We seem to currently be in the stage of change, or the season of change in Warpath. We are having a lot of big new changes that are going to be heading our way throughout the rest of 2024, and I'm going to bring you guys all of the latest information with those changes as they continue to roll out. This particular change is brand new. We just got this information today. I'm sure many of you have seen it, but I want to cover it regardless because a lot of you may not have paid attention, but we're going to have some pretty fundamental changes coming our way in regard to Operation Hegemon. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in and start talking about the changes. Welcome back. I hope you are all doing wonderful. I hope life is going well for each and every one of you, and we have some big Operation Hegemon changes heading our way. But before we jump in and start talking about these changes, if you guys want to stay updated with all of the latest and greatest information and news that is happening around Warpath, because we have a lot of changes continuing to head our way throughout 2024, make sure you smash a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you are not already, so you don't miss any future uploads. Let's try to get this video to at least 125 likes. And if you know anybody else that could benefit from seeing this video or any other video on the channel, feel free to share this video with them and let them know about the channel. All right, so now that all of that is out of the way, let's jump in and talk about the mail that was sent out about the changes pertaining to Operation Hegemon. So every single one of us has gotten this mail. I have found that a lot of players tend to not really read through the information that is shared, so that is why I continue to make videos on all of these changes, just to kind of spoon feed you all of the information without having to really spend the time remembering to read or whatever else any of this information. I'm not going to read word for word this entire mail. If you need to, feel free to pause the video and read it for yourself, but I'm going to summarize exactly what it says. So essentially it's saying there are two main issues currently in Operation Hegemon, one of them being matchmaking and the other one being combat balance. So the first point that they list out here as one of the issues, it says, unlike Theater of Conquest, Operation Hegemon limits each side to only 30 participants, spreading players thinly with its unique map design. With fewer allies nearby, it becomes challenging to effectively attack enemy bases. Number 2 says, due to the relatively smaller army size, commanders with higher power become disproportionately stronger in Operation Hegemon. There have been instances of a high-power commander dominating strategic places alone during matches. And for any of you who have played a handful of Operation Hegemon matches, you know exactly what they're talking about. You plan a massive base on one of those strategic locations, and you're pretty much not moving them unless you divert most, if not all, of your force to dedicate specifically to attacking that base, which then leaves 2/3 of the rest of the map completely unguarded, unprotected, and vulnerable. So with those two things in mind, here are the changes that they say they are going to make and implement to hopefully fix this issue. The first change that they are going to be making, it says, we are revising the matchmaking rules to account for the number of high power commanders on both sides, aiming to create a more balanced match. The second change, they will be reducing the HP of all bases in Operation Hegemon Battlefield by a specific percentage. The third change they're going to be making, we will lower the effectiveness of damage intensity and damage resist in the Operation Hegemon Battlefield by a specific percentage. And then the fourth and final change that they will be implementing, at least based on this newsletter here that was sent out, it says when one side has significantly fewer capture points than the other, the disadvantaged side will receive temporary buffs. Now, they don't list out what buffs that side will be getting or how much of the buff they will actually be receiving. Is it 5%, 10%, 15%? We don't know that information yet, but they do say be on the lookout for the next Developer War Room article, as that will have more details. And of course, when that does roll out, I will be making sure to bring that to you right here on the channel. So again, if you are not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you take this time to subscribe so you don't miss any of the future uploads. So that, in a nutshell, are going to be the changes they are bringing and making to Operation Hegemon. I think that is hopefully going to be a good thing. I haven't heard too many people complain about Operation Hegemon, to be perfectly fair. I do know that some of the things they listed, like one player being able to kind of sit in a strategic location and protect it essentially by themselves, is a very valid thing, and we all have kind of battled with that, but at least they're moving in the right direction. I know there's some big changes coming to just alliances in general, especially for Theater of Conquest events, so that is going to be an exciting addition to the game. I think we were all kind of anxiously awaiting, and they're trying to fix Operation Hegemon. So hopefully, as this year continues to go on, we're a little past the halfway point. We are now in mid-July, so we've got about the next back half. We've got the back half of 2024 ahead of us. Hopefully, there's going to be continued changes and improvements to the game that will make it a lot more of an enjoyable experience. If you have stuck around and made it this far into the video, if you have access to Discord and are not already in our community Discord server, the link to that is going to be in the description of the video. Click on that link. It'll take you right into the community Discord server. Whether you are a new player and have questions, want to learn some more, whether you're a veteran player and just want to come hang out and get to know more people in the community, it doesn't matter. Absolutely, everybody is welcome. And as always, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. We'll see you on the next one.